If you're here, it means that you want more knowledge, you want more referrals, you want more participants, and you want it fast. Congratulations, you've made it to our third Crack in the Code class. When you are delivering the right support with the right knowledge, it feels good. You feel that reward for your hard work, you feel accomplished, and the best thing is your participants are able to enjoy the very best of what you can provide. In the last two classes, we've learned some of the do's and don'ts of Providerland. Hopefully, the role play gave you some insight into just how much little things like how you speak to your participant and big things like how much NDIS knowledge you have can make a difference in this field. A lot of providers walk around doing all the wrongs we discussed. Lack of transparency in the communication with the participant, lack of communication altogether. They use authority to get away with things that would otherwise not be acceptable in an abled community. Being a jack of all trades and master of none really shows lack of care and understanding of a person with disability's uniqueness and their care requirements. Giving participants non-friendly service agreements and documents. Sometimes policies that the provider themselves haven't read or fully understand. All of these things create more damage than good. Anyone who has just entered the scheme is vulnerable because they fall victim to the hands of providers who use their limited funding delivering a service that is not beneficial. It actually creates more harm. Support coordinators, OTs, support workers, anyone in the field who makes recommendations and has a regular appearance in the participant's life has a duty of care to be an expert in the sector that they are working in. You are giving life-altering advice. Something as simple as telling your participant that they need a support letter when their request doesn't meet NDIS reasonable and necessary criteria. Asking OTs for functional capacity assessments when you don't even know what that means or how a planet will use them. All of these things create frustration, which sets your participants and potential participants back, makes them lose faith in the system, and guess what? You are part of the system. They're losing faith in you. The positive note is that there are a lot of things providers are doing right, like listening, caring, and above all, understanding. If you missed any of our previous classes and you want to see what I mean, you'll still have access to our recordings till the end of this week. What you saw was just the tip of the iceberg. I want to thank all you beautiful people who have been interacting in our community, who have joined our lives on Instagram and Facebook, who have filled our inboxes with questions. We are so grateful to you and the incredible energy that you have brought into our community. It's like-minded people like you who would lead the way into changing the way we see disability today. I wanted to share with you the power of community and some of the amazing people who have joined us along our journey. Here they are.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm an occupational therapist and I work with NDIS participants, primarily with psychosocial disability. I've been working in the NDIS space for about 4 years. Before I met Mo, I found it extremely confusing. It was pretty much just muddling along, doing the best I could, and it was really a process of trial and error, sometimes getting good outcomes, sometimes not, and not really knowing what it was that got me a good outcome. So I couldn't always replicate the good results. And the things I've learned from Mo have helped me to understand why I was getting success sometimes and why I wasn't at other times. So she really helped me to stop fighting against the NDIS and to really work with the scheme.
Hi, my name is Rachel and I wanted to give some feedback regarding Mo's service and training. So as a provisional psychologist, I didn't know anything about the NDIS and now I feel empowered. I have so much knowledge that I didn't have before. So I didn't understand what the different levels of support meant and I didn't understand my role could be expanded and the way I could support my clients could be beyond the therapy room.
Having Mo's help has been so great. As an allied health professional, I felt like NDIS was very confusing to me. It was always constantly changing, and having someone like Mo to guide me through and to give me the latest in terms of what to look for and what's really key to keep in mind for my participants has been really, really useful.
Working with Moara has been so great. Before working with Mo, I didn't know a lot about the NDIS, but her knowledge of all the policies and the way things are done has been so fantastic. I've been able to support my clients in much, much better ways.
I started working in mental health a couple of months ago. Didn't know anything about the NDIS, tried to educate myself and failed miserably. It took somebody like Mara Prado, who is a living, walking, talking, eating, breathing NDIS encyclopedia, to educate, to teach, to train, and to make you understand the unique concept of the NDIS in detail.
I work with so many providers, people from all over the country, people who deal with all sorts of participants, and I get a lot of requests from them asking me how to get new referrals, how to reach out and fill their caseload. I talk to them about the wrongs, and you know what most of them say? They say, "But Mo, I'm not doing that. My service is better than that. I know NDIS. I've worked in the disability sector a long time." Providers who fail to deliver an informed approach fail to get referrals. Participants don't want just another promise. They don't just want another service. They want trust, they want knowledge, they want what NDIS has so clearly promised them: choice and control. In order for them to achieve that, they need to feel confident in the information that you are delivering. They will take your word for gospel once you have shown them that you know your stuff. I'm not talking about the service that you're delivering. That goes without saying. You need to be an expert in that. But to excel in NDIS, you need to be an expert in NDIS. You know why people come to me? Why my name is known among participants? Because I deliver a well-informed service that goes beyond what my company can offer. I sit with them through their journey and give them all the possible things they can and can't do with their funding. I am clear, kind, and offer accurate, important information that is personalized to them. Information about their specific needs, specific funding in a way that they can understand. When I'm working with my participant, I'm not just working with them, I'm working with a team. I don't need to spend money on flyers advertising my work. You know why? Because it speaks for itself. When I'm in the meeting with my participant, the occupational therapist, the coordinator, the support workers, they are able to observe and learn from the way that I make NDIS easy for my client. They can see that I don't promise what I can't deliver, but that by understanding what is possible, I get my participant from A to B without the pit stops, without frustration. I address the expectations by all involved by teaching them what can and can't be done with the plan in front of me from the beginning. By taking one look at the plan, I know exactly what the planner was thinking. By spending time with my participant, I know exactly how they can spend the funds. I know what will and will not meet reasonable and necessary. And I don't spend my participants limited hours chasing the wrong information, which will make me lose credibility with them, will make them lose faith in me and in the system that supports them. When other providers are looking to you for guidance, you won't need a good marketing team. Your referrals will flow. People will recognize that the service you provide is informed, is right, and above all, is actually helpful. No one wants to spend time writing reports after reports, email after email, putting out fires and not achieving anything. This will not bring you more clients. When you're working on a team and people trust what you say, they will refer you by name, and that is what matters. When people come looking for me, they don't want to work with my company, they want to work with me. How many times has a participant had a great introduction to a business by the director or a manager, and then signed the service agreement, and then another clinician showed up and they didn't have the level of skill and understanding that was promised to them? You need to be able to deliver the service that you sell. If you are struggling with referrals and you caught yourself watching our class 1 and 2 and thought to yourself, this is nothing new, I already do that, then tell me, what's stopping you from achieving your business goals? Why is your service not speaking for itself? Participants talk, and those in disability know the best method of referral is word by mouth. Once a participant raves about your knowledge and how helpful you are in dealing with their NDIS worries, you won't need marketing. Let your knowledge speak for itself. This is not an industry where you can fake it till you make it. You need to know the ins and outs of NDIS to build trust in your delivery. There is so much to learn and so much we can teach you. The same way you feel about your business and your role, we feel about ours. Amor and Care was created with the intent to see people with disabilities living the life they deserve, to see all their struggles and frustrations made easy by people like you, people who care, people who have the opportunity to make a difference. That makes it incredibly hard when at every stop there is a hurdle created by a provider who doesn't understand NDIS. If you're still thinking to yourself, I don't know, Mo, I already do all of the rights and I certainly don't do any of the wrongs, then maybe there is someone out there who is doing it better than you. Our role plays were based on real life experiences, real feedback from participants, and real market research. Participants are feeling unsupported. They are feeling let down and confused by providers who keep popping out of thin air since NDIS. What are you doing to give them confidence? Show them safety. The NDIS is a multi-billion-dollar market that is tipped to expand significantly towards the $30 billion mark by 2025, making it one of the best business opportunities in Australia. I want to spare you the headache of looking for NDIS business opportunities simply by offering you all of our internal knowledge, and we have a lot. If you've gotten to this point, I'm going to assume that you are ready to expand, that you're ready to learn, and you're ready to commit to providing the best and most informed service that you can. I'm only interested in speaking to the people who actually care about the service they're providing. I only want to speak to those that are in this for the right reason, the people who are passionate about helping others. If that's you, then I'm interested in helping you understand how to create a successful NDIS business. I'm interested in helping you secure significant market share and considerable profits. I'm so ready to help out the good guys, the people who have been working their butts off and not making any progress. The people who have left other roles to have a crack at the disability sector because you see the need but feel like you're about to give up because it's been really hard. The people who are frustrated with the scheme and can't take another argument with someone who has no idea about the participant they're dealing with or their circumstances. If you want to succeed, then this is the opportunity for you. Working with people with disabilities is a high-risk job. NDIS businesses are called upon to promote the overall health, safety, and well-being of people with disabilities. You need to focus on providing a fantastic support. That is what's going to speak louder than any ad, make a greater impact than any network. In order for you to provide an outstanding support, you need to be educated, informed, and constantly up to date. In the land of the blind, a one-eyed man is king. In the land of NDIS, the one informed is king. What we are about to offer you is an opportunity to deep dive into all of our wealth of knowledge and use that to build your NDIS business. This is targeted at driven individuals who are just starting off or people who have been working hard within the system and can't seem to make things work for them. The NDIS is brimming with interesting business opportunities. That is, as long as you can provide the right expertise to make the best of them. Every big company started small to begin with. Creating an NDIS business that offers NDIS informed support on top of individual care is the quintessential way to succeed. Growing your business in this way means you will learn from the ground up how to take into account everything NDIS and apply it into meeting your participants' individual needs and help them achieve their life goals. As I've mentioned throughout this week, NDIS has placed a huge demand on providers, and this means becoming part of a growing market which sees hundreds of new providers open shop every year. That's why you need to think closely about what you can do to increase your competitive advantage. With our help and guidance, starting a local provider business or expanding your current one won't be too hard. If you're already a business owner and thinking about integrating with NDIS, you need the right knowledge to capture the right market for your NDIS exposure. Developing the services your company already provides to meet the unique needs of people with a disability can help you diversify your service and expand operations. Either way, the key to success is information. Right, current, constantly updated, supported information. Why do you think NDIS's taglines are supported decision making and capacity building? Because they have years of research turned into billions of dollars of investment to make this work, and it can. This is exactly what we want to give you. Support to make informed decisions that will allow you to grow your capacity to build the best business you can. Huge business opportunities exist within the field of NDIS, but not everyone's cut out for this. We can help define your area of NDIS specialty and how to stick to your guns. Knowing what you are good at and learning to specialize can land you higher value business in the form of a niche. A lot of providers might have a great business background, but if the NDIS knowledge is lacking, you aren't going anywhere. A lot of people are happy to take on NDIS as a new challenge, but most NDIS providers with a background in health or business are still failing because they are lacking the one essential thing you need to succeed: a background in NDIS. Lucky for you, we are offering you just that. We want you to take your NDIS business to the next level. We want to inspire you, support you, and most of all, actually see you get to where you want to be. What really matters in the disability industry is people. Investing in you and your workers' education and the participants' well-being is what matters most. Without support and guidance, you will fail, and this is not an industry that can take much more of that. It needs to succeed because we have the potential to be bloody amazing. We're in Australia, for goodness sake. We have opportunities coming out of our noses. All we need is the right help to get there. We are looking for owners, sole traders, or employees who want to get out of professional stagnation and expand their business by better understanding how to work with NDIS, using the funds more efficiently and effectively. Today, here, right now, we are offering you the opportunity to join our NDIS First Aid course to save you and your business. We are offering you the opportunity to learn how to address all the misinformation to excel in your business. Strategies to gain more time, more enjoyment, more reward, minimize your effort, and maximize your gains. We are giving you the opportunity to become an NDIS expert. Want the key for more efficient way to deliver your service? You're going to want to join us. Do you have a pen and a paper handy? You're going to want to write this down. This is everything that we are about to offer you. We want you to succeed so bad that in our course, we are giving you everything you need to know about NDIS. We are giving you everything we know about NDIS. There is no holding back here. We are giving up all of our tips, our tricks, complete transparency. There are 5 modules plus a very serious bonus. All of our modules are information packed, full of resources for you to revisit at your own pace, all with subtitles and able to be paused, rewinded, and fast forwarded at your own leisure. Our modules are all presented inside our More and Kept platform, which includes a whole community for everyone who has ever bought our course. The community is 100% monitored to support you 24/7, completely interactive to allow you to network at its fullest. Our first module is called The Rest is History. It's where we address how to maximize the use of our platform, targeting it to your specific needs. We explain the groups, how to ask questions, how to provide feedback, the history of NDIS, and why it's so crucial for your learning. We talk in depth about the 3 pillars of NDIS, the COAG agreements, the big 10 commandments that all NDIS providers must obey, registered or not, and this is what defines a participant's funding. Our second module is our fundamentals, where we go through every single line item, support category. You will know more core, capital, and capacity building than the agency by the time that we're finished with you. Our third module is where we teach you to think like a planner, go through the ins and outs of NDIS, what TSP and FCA stand for. Most importantly, we explore all the funding flexibilities of plans and plan management types. Module 4, we teach you to dissect a plan and how to understand any and every participant's plan you will ever see. The differences between reviews, how to help your participants get ready for a review, how to excel in your business through NDIS, a lot of tips for marketing, network, and exposure. We've just added a brand new module, number 5, called Trauma-Informed Leadership. and how you need this to be a great boss and lead the way into the future. There is so much we have put into this course. We have dedicated everything we have to ensuring that people like you succeed, because we cannot deal with providers who have no idea what they're doing anymore. I don't have to be here offering you help and spending all the time I have to improving the knowledge we provide every day. I could be easily charging a very comfortable rate for supervision and continue to do my client work, which I love so much. But I choose to help you. I don't want to see good people struggling and providers who know nothing about NDIS continue to delivering a poor support to my participants. Sometimes it causes so much damage, it's considered neglect. An uninformed provider can be worse than no service at all. If you have made it this far, you are not one of them. You have something others don't. You are a doer, and I want to help doers. You might be asking yourself, all right, Mo, how much is all of this going to cost? Let me ask you something. How much do you make? How much are you making right now? Write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper. Now write down how much you've spent over the years in training and educating yourself in your role. I can tell you right now, your salary will match the education value that you've placed on your training and upskilling. Now let me ask you something else. How much do you value your time? You might say, well, I think I'm worth $50 an hour, maybe more, maybe less. How much time have you spent trying to understand NDIS on your own? How much time have you spent fighting the system and not getting results? How much have you spent on trying to get more referrals, more participants, and have found yourself here with me today? Suddenly, paying a small cost for your personal development that can mean the make or break of your business doesn't seem too much, does it? Our course doesn't cost $10,000. It doesn't cost 5 or 3 or 2. It doesn't even cost 1. We are giving you all of our years of experience, our complete devotion, support, and networking for 6 whole months. The course, templates, the supervision, and exclusive access to our community, all for $997 plus GST. That's a total of $1,096.70. That's not even 1% of what you're going to make in a year with all the tools we're going to provide you with. Less if you divide that by 6 months, it's $180 a month for something that's going to last you a lifetime. I'm willing to do something crazy here. I'm going to give you a 90-day money back guarantee. If you have come this far, I'm so invested in your success that if you don't enjoy the course, I will personally give you the money back in 90 days. The course is amazing, the platform is amazing, but what's more amazing is us working together, because the more you work with me, the better participants' lives are going to get. You have no idea what you're capable of achieving when you put your mind to it. If you think you don't have time or money, if this isn't important, then this isn't for you, because this is a place for people who fight for what they love and value their time, value their role and their growth. The course is completely user-friendly and it's ready to go. We've trialed it and are constantly reshaping it to meet specific needs of those who join us. I'm so confident in your success that on top of the 90 days money back guarantee, if you don't feel like we have given you everything we know, everything we have to add to your NDIS knowledge and success, I will personally give you $500 on top of your money back out of my own pocket, because the only thing we can't get back in life is time. And I'm not here to waste anyone's time. I'm here to improve my participants' lives. And if I can do that through you, then my goal is reached. In our initial offer, we had 15 minutes of supervision with me. But after seeing how many new providers are starting off, we want to ensure you that you are doing it right. We have decided to extend that time with me. I love meeting new people. I love meeting good people who want to succeed, who have their heart in the business. I want to give you my all. We've decided that not only is supervision going to be increased to an hour, you will get 3 hours. As a first time ever bonus, we are increasing everything. As if we couldn't pack any more help in there, we decided to add a bonus module where we supply you with a one-of-a-kind NDIS report template and how-to guide to ensure that all of your NDIS requests are met. In our bonus module, we also have case studies, both ours and the chance for you to bring your own to the table. And on top of everything, you get access to our exclusive members community that is a huge network value. It's actually invaluable. You get all full access for 6 months, meaning any additional modules, updates, new update resources, new members, it's all yours at no additional cost. Any modifications we do to the reports, any new NDIS regulations, anything at all you need to know to succeed is yours, live and ready for 6 whole months. That means that you are essentially getting an NDIS success kit handed to you by someone who lives and breathes NDIS. Our modules are delivered weekly to give you time to digest the information, interact in the group, and have all of your questions answered. It's completely self-paced, and our supervisions are not booked in until you feel ready and have all your questions for me to go, so that we can spend your time and mine wisely addressing your barriers to creating solutions together. The course will open next Monday at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time and will be available for purchase only until Friday, 11:59 p.m. For those who purchase the course on the first day, that's Monday, we will be giving a 20% discount off our original price. That means that you get all of that for just $797.60 plus GST. That's a lousy $887.36 to go towards your future. Only the people who purchase on Monday will get the discount. On top of that, the first 20 people will get an additional 6 months full access to the course and the community for no additional cost. That's 20% off on Monday plus 6 months access for the first 20 people. Spots are limited and the course will only be available for purchasing for 5 days. Me and the team at Onboarding Care will wait for you to welcome you to our team and take you step by step through everything you need to succeed in this business. It's been a pleasure sharing this time with you, and I look forward to growing our relationship. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.